What's good, family? Make sure it ain't me. And me. Uh, we took a loss. Hold on 1 second. Let me wipe off my camera real quick. I forgot to do that so I can be real clear. All right, family. Another loss. Um, the Hawks, for some reason, man, we just cannot put together. We can't put together, a little winning streak, man. You know, um, the two biggest things that stood out to me is this, and y'all let me know if you agree or disagree. Shooting the three, we can't do. Defending the three, we can't do. And if you go and look at the stats, it's going to tell you that. Let me go ahead and pull up these stats real quick. And then, I'll bring analysts. He's going to give his thoughts. And then we'll open up. We'll drop the link. Because, guys, at this point, what is the coach supposed to do about the shooting from three? I don't know what the coach is supposed to do about the shooting. Let's look here. So you had, and I'm not even going to look at a regular shooting, 46% from the field as a team. Y'all see the numbers there. You got 1 for 8 from three, 0 for 1, 1 for 5, 3 for 5. Trey actually had a real good shooting night, efficient tonight. Bogey 2 for 7. Sadiq Bey 0 for 4. You can't win in the NBA if you shooting 22% from three. Y'all see this number, 22%. And I'm gonna tell you something else, guys. That was before the last 4 or 5 minutes. At one point in the fourth quarter, we was at 18% from three. 18% from three. So the last little 2 threes they hit knocked us up to 22%, the one that DeAndre hit and the one that Murray hit. 23% from three. Okay. You're not going to win in today's NBA like this. Okay. Now look at us. What did Memphis shoot from three? Let's look. 39% from three. 39%. I'm going to tell you, at one point, guys, they was at 44%. In that fourth quarter. They was at 44%, and they missed their last couple ones, which dropped their percentage. But the game was pretty much already decided at the time. Okay. But we can't defend the three because look, they shot 53% from the field. Okay. We shot 46%. Okay. We was playing tough. I got to question Coach Quinn real quick. And I'm questioning him on this. Knowing that we were shooting so bad from the three, why did he not give Garrison any minutes tonight? Why not give Garrison any minutes tonight, knowing how bad we shoot at shooting the three ball? The numbers, and y'all can take the numbers for what you want. Dre got 32 minutes. He was terrible tonight. 8 for 20. Shit, that was the same thing that Murray shot last night. Collins 4 for 11, 36% from the field. He only shot 1 3 tonight. Capella played real good tonight. I got to tip my hat to Capella. He gave you 18 points, 16 rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds. Murray still in that shooting slump. 3 for 11, terrible. 1 for 5 from 3, terrible. Okay. He gave you 9 assists to try to offset some of that. Trae Young, good, very, very efficient shooting night tonight. 50% from the field, 3 for 5 from three, except that stupid ass logo three that he took, which I don't know why he took that. He had plenty of time on the clock. He had plenty of time on the clock, man. Maybe he could have got a better shot, but why take that when you don't need to? But offensively, overall, Trey had an awesome game. 28 points, 10 assists, 91% from the free throw line, 60% from three, 7 for 14. But as Matt would say, he had two crucial mistakes at the worst time. He turned, he fired, I mean, excuse me, he took a logo three for no reason, then went right back down. Shout out my boy Rail up in the building. What's good, my guy? Then turned right back around and fouled Ja at the 3-point line. I mean, terrible. Terrible. But, you know, I'm not blaming Trey Young for the loss tonight. I'm just pointing out that, you know, you could just have one turnover. But when did that turnover happen? You feel me? But that was a horrible possession. Bogey, 2 for 7 from three. Like, we just gave this dude an extension. I mean, it is what it is. Akambu, he gave you 13.7 boards. He was battling, but it really won't his night tonight. It was really Capella night in the middle of the night because, bro, you need some size against these boys, man. You know, you need some size against these guys, man. And I hate to say it. I mean, O played tough, man, but you got to keep it a buck, bro. Memphis is tall, and everything that he got, everything Okongwu got tonight, he had to work hard as hell to get it. He had to work hard, you know, harder than Clint Capella had to work. Sadiq Bey 4 for 11, nothing from the 3-point shot, the 3-point line. He gave us 9 points, 4 for 11. Terrible from three, but to Sadiq's credit, at least he tried to get in the lane and try to get some stuff to happen. You know what I'm saying? AJ Griffin, bruh, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. People say the rookie wall, all that mumbo jumbo, bruh. I don't know what it is, but it's not there, man. It's not there as of late, especially after the All-Star break. AJ Griffin ain't been worth a damn since the All-Star break. I think he had that one decent game. Aaron Holiday played 3 minutes, and he didn't see the court no more. You know, Garrison Matthews didn't see the court. You know, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who didn't play. I mean, I'm just baffled at how bad. Look at this. How does DeAndre Hunter, our small forward, has 0 free throw attempts? 0. Now, granted, I will say this. I seen a couple of times that he drove the basket, got fouled. Refs looked at him like he was crazy. But what I will say is this: you gotta, and somebody when we drop the link, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. You gotta develop that type of relationship with the refs. Let them know, hey, that's what you do. You attack the basket and get contact. You know what I'm saying? But Hunter is terrible. John gave us 9 points. He was 4 for 11. 36 terrible shooting night for John Collins tonight. But I'm gonna tell y'all guys like this, man. I'm gonna tell you this. It's the 3-point shooting and the 3-point defending is what's killing us. That's what's killing us right now. We can't defend the 3. And I'm gonna tell you, man, in the first half, I was really just like paying attention to the defense. And like, why do you help off of Luke Kennard? The dude just shot like 80% from 3 the other night. He's still hot. Why would you help off of him? And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Wouldn't it make more sense to give up the 2 than to give up to 3 to the hottest 3-point shooter on the court right now? But they're absolutely correct. We just help too much, man. We just help too much off that 3-point line, and Quinn got to fix that, man. He gonna have to fix it. You know, when we get everybody young, I'm gonna see What was the points in the paint? I mean, I thought Clint Capella did a good job tonight, man. But I mean, guys, you know what, man? You know what? It just is what it is, man. It just is what it is, man. Um, let me bring on the homie analyst, man. Cause I mean, I really don't have that much to say, man. I really don't have that much to say tonight. I mean, we can come up here and crack jokes on everybody, but I mean, let's be real, bro. Something's wrong with this team. Something's wrong with the team. I don't know what it is, man. Well, I pointed out two things. If anybody else got any other suggestions, then y'all please let us know. Please let us know if y'all got any other suggestions. Let me bring on the homeboy analyst, man. What's good, my guy? What's your thoughts tonight, my G?
Awful, 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 awful. I commend you, Damon, for being as calm as you are. Um, let me tell you, I've got a whole list of things that I want to attack real quick. But first of all, I need to say this one thing. Our point of attack and perimeter defense is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. See, when you got a team that's able to walk down the floor and shoot threes, penetrate and kick and shoot. See, here's the issue. Over helping is a product of no defense. If you're letting the guy go down the lane every single time and you're having to help and the guy just kicks it back out, the guy has to help. Let me tell you something. No defense. No defense. No defense. No defense again tonight. Every time we scored, they scored. And they one upped us. Every time we made a layup, they made a three. Just terrible defense. John Collins is just as soft as they come. It's just as soft as they come. I mean, I'm not necessarily talking about that one possession with Jaren Jackson. I mean, I thought it was a foul. You know, I still thought he should have been strong on that play. I thought it was a foul, but just overall, just his soft approach to the game. Uh, we were on a fast break, and he did it again. He did it the Spurs game, and he did it again, where he just went up. He tried to go up with his chest instead of either taking that thing all the way to the rack, or DeAndre Hunter just took it to the lane instead of passing it back to Murray, for Murray to pass it back to John Collins. So, and let me say something. DeAndre Hunter gotta go, quick, gotta go. What you cut him, wave him, whatever you got to do. He got to go. 8 for 20. Why in the world is he getting 20 attempts? 20 attempts, and he made 8 of them. That's disgraceful. 5 rebounds and 2 turnovers. This dude dribbling the ball, just giving it away. What he was 1 for 8 from 3. He was 1 for 8. That is terrible. That's Trae Young playoff shooting numbers. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Then, speaking of Trae Young, this idiot just messes up his whole night and the team's whole night by literally with 11 seconds to go on a shot clock. He's at the logo and he just decides that it's appropriate to pull that three. And then I was mad, but I wasn't as mad as when he fouled Ja on a 3-point and gives up 3 and then goes back down the other end and missed the first free throw. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Bogdanovich, no show again, just bad. I mean, this dude got his money and he feel like that he can just do whatever. This dude is a no show on both ends of the court. This dude, he was 2 for 7 from 3, and he plays no defense. So, I mean, he's pointless at this point. You got to get rid of him too. Murray is, listen, terrible, man. Terrible. 3 for 11 from the field. 3 for 11 from that's awful. 1 for 5 from 3. One of them was wide. I mean, you couldn't get more open than that. Wide open. We missed that. Bay had another off night. You know, like you said, I give him credit for trying to get to the basket at least, but just bad. AJ Griffin was completely awful tonight. I mean, and he plays no defense. And let me tell you something. We're going nowhere as a team. every single possession on the defensive side of the ball, we and this is a stat. We are giving up. We are basically giving up out of every 10 possessions, 8 shots. That who's winning like that? Who's winning like that? That's ridiculous. Our like and yes, it's hard because we only made 7 threes out of 31 tonight. But my goodness, I mean, you can't guard either. Your point of attack is terrible. It is weak. It is terrible. No one's giving effort. Everyone is just lazy on defense. I saw a prime example tonight where I think it was Bane went towards the baseline in the corner, or he kicked it there, and David Roddy shot fake, and John Collins is lazy, not wanting to play defense, and he just grabs him and sends him right to the free throw line. You can't do stuff like that. But that's just lazy basketball. That's lazy basketball. So I tell you what, I don't see. I'm completely out on this team. We don't defend. We don't adjust. We don't shoot well from three. We don't move the ball. We don't cut. It's thing. We don't do anything but just sit out here and come out here and expect to outscore people. So it is what it is.
You know
And
what, man?
it,
It's
it,
like
it
you
is
said,
what it is.
it was when you look at the Hawks, and I'm gonna start. Hey, as soon as I say this, guys, I'm gonna bring everybody in the back room. I'm gonna bring y'all up here, bruh. Like the players, and I said this a while ago, and I think you might remember me saying this. And I used to say our players are not smart. I used to say that a while back, right? So if you watch us on the defensive side, because I'll say, you know what, I'm gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch us on this defensive end. Let me see what we got going on, bruh.
Nothing to
Like,
watch.
look, they ran. Listen, I don't know why you running the screen off Trey, but look, they screened Trey
My
for
goodness.
Tyrus Jones. He hits the screen, right? Trey hit the screen, tried to fight through, gets through. Obviously, Jones is already trying to lay the ball up, right? But he didn't. He kicked it out. Somebody shot. I think it was Jaren. It was a Jaren Jackson or the light skinned dude. He shot, missed, but then Ty Jones go and get the rebound. And I'm like, where Trey? Where you at? That's your guy. Why you not shadowing him? Then there's another one where I can't remember who, man, but somebody attacked the basket. Bogey leaves the wide leaves the corner and leaves his man wide open. And I'm like, what are you doing? If he beats his man to that basket and Capella is not there, give him the basket, bro. Don't come off that 3-point shooter because, bro, they was lighting us up early from the three. Okay. Trey, I mean, the play with Trey, like, he was guarding Ja in the corner. Okay. And I'm like, okay. And all I asked for Trey Young, just stay in front of him. Anything besides that is a bonus. But for some reason, he decides, and listen, Ja, this dude is freaky athletic. And Dominique always says this one thing. He say, know your personnel. Now, if this was maybe the light-skinned dude name who don't really have no type of athleticism, okay. But instead of just standing in front of Ja on the baseline, he poking, but he goes around him and gives Morant the baseline. Let's be honest here, bro. And John Morant looked like he wasn't even playing hard today. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. He looked like he wasn't even like he didn't even want to be there anyway. Bro, he probably could have really went up on a good day and just yammed it on Capella. But that's my point in saying when I say we don't play smart ball. And then let me tell you the dumbest shit I seen, bro. Y'all know that it's stupid. The shot clock is off and nobody fouls. I'm like, what are y'all?
We ran half the time off the clock. We ran half the time off the
I
clock.
say, what are we foul? Bro, because I was in the garage with my door open. My neighbor said, Hey, you okay? I'm like, yeah, man. I'm just watching the game, man. I'm just telling these dudes to foul. But it's not the IQ was not there, man. But you know what? And let's go and bring on everybody up here, man. Hey, I'm gonna bring y'all on. Hey guys, hey, make sure y'all don't got no background noise, no TV, none of that, because the chat was like they couldn't hear everybody last time because everybody had all that background noise going on. And I was tired. If I hear background noise, I'm just gonna mute you. So if you on mute, hey, that's why. Nothing personal. All right, let's bring on everybody, man. The homeboy RJ up in the building. Go ahead, RJ. What's your thoughts
Hey
on the game,
man,
my G?
hey, I think the key to this loss, man, was perimeter defense, man.
Thank you.
Perimeter defense. Perimeter defense was horrible tonight, man. Also, too, man, we really need to. Hey, Foot. I know you always say it's just basketball, man, but we got a size problem, bro. We are small, man. Every time we got into the paint, man, we were getting dominated as far as just like our point guards not being able to get that shot off. But the boys are really too small, man. But yo, great game by Trae Young, man. But a foolish mistake towards the end of the game, man. I mean, just foolish. When I know every one of us looked at that shot and we all sat there and said, "What the hell are you doing? You threw a dominant game in the trash by that dumb mistake. Dumb, man. That was just a dumb play." But I'm gonna say this, man. We need some. We really in the off season. These boys really need to get together, man.
What are you doing?
Build some team chemistry. There's no team chemistry on this roster, man. These boys, man, it looks like they play pickup basketball and they just pull dudes off the street. Hey, bro, come be on my team and let's play. They don't look like a real legit NBA team. They just look like a bunch of dudes that's just out there just playing ball. And it's no chemistry at all, man. No chemistry at all. But I really want to get on this perimeter defense, man. Like Damon, you said, man, you have to know your personnel. Anytime you go into a basketball game, you know who the shooters are. You know the guys who are cutting to the basket. You know these players. Bro, they left the shooters open all freaking game, man. We just left them open. And I know we contributed to help, because there's a lot of help defense going on. But at the end of the day, man, you do not leave shooters open, man. I don't care what the help assignment is. You don't leave a shooter open, especially on the three-point line. And that's what happened tonight, man. We left every shooter Memphis had on their roster. Y'all realize we left them open on the three-point line. Go back and watch the game. Every shooter on Memphis team, we left them open on the three-point line. So my question is, how can you fix something like this? It really depends on the players, man. I don't think coaching can really help with nothing like this, bro. These dudes been in the league for almost 5-6 years, dog.
But I will say, let me ask you this though, and then we're gonna go to Foot. I think that the help defense, right? And I think somebody correct me if I'm wrong. They said it in the press conference before, and it might have been Quinn. It was either Quinn or Nate, and they said we help too much.
Oh yeah, they said it multiple times.
My question to you is this, RJ: how do you drill that out of their head? Because they helping for a reason.
Listen, man. Again, I don't even really think it's a question that can really be answered, other than the fact is it's just something that has to click in the player's head. It's almost like, you can. What's that old saying? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Yeah.
That's basically what the Atlanta Hawks are like. I can sit here and tell you, hey man, this is what we're running. This is what they're doing. This is what they're taking away. But for whatever reason, if that player or that team is not comprehending it, man, it's wasted effort. Wasted effort.
Foot, talk to me, man. You a coach? What
Hey man, y'all listen to me now? Y'all finally listening? I've been saying all this junk for the last couple of months, right? And shout out to Damon for being relaxed on this call. He put the Kool-Aid cup down.
Yeah, man. So, that shit down, bro.
Yeah, so what's the difference between today's game and yesterday's game. We hit shots. Same old lazy ass defense. That's the issue, DeBond. They're lazy. That's the problem. They're lazy. And you called out a couple examples. So, everybody was on the Facebook group.
But
Rah this,
Foot,
rah this
let me
early
ask you
today.
this, Foot. Let
Go
me
ahead.
ask you this as a coach.
Uh-huh.
What's the difference, right, if we say they're lazy compared to their basketball IQ, their situational awareness is not there? Is that the same, or is those
No.
different things?
No. It's not the same. From a defensive standpoint, they're lazy, right?
Okay.
So that's effort and that's mentality, right? To get after on defense. You've seen this team get after on defense in spurts, right? So they're making the decision, right?
Okay.
So that's now the other stuff outside of this defense is basketball IQ, right? The offense was sloppy at the beginning of the game, very sloppy. We overpassed tonight too a couple times. When you're like, trying to get the three. Come on, man, take it up. You in the paint. If you're in the paint, you shoot it. But again, that lays defense. Like I said, the Facebook group was all rah and this and rah and that. So me, I had to challenge him, right? This, that, Quinn, man, Quinn ain't won shit. Let's keep it 100, right? So don't even bring his name up. I'm happy we have him, but folks need to see this what it is. This ain't it. As constructed. That's it, and that sums everything up. No matter what Quinn do, whoever come in here do, it's been confirmed. Nate don't told himself. Quinn's telling him the same stuff, and they're just not doing it. So, and like RJ said, we talked about this a week ago. The chemistry, right? The chemistry. So, hey, shout out to Clint. Shout out to Trey us up that damn logo 3. But let me talk about Hunter real quick too.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna beat up on Hunter too much.
I will.
We know you go, Pharaoh. But
I didn't say that. That wasn't me. See,
That's,
that was Mike.
Pharaoh and White Mike.
Mike.
They don't
Both of y'all. My bad.
They don't mess with Hunter, dog.
Yeah, I know Mike don't mess with Hunter either. But Hunter never get any calls. Period. I love his aggressiveness tonight, but he needs to get a couple of texts, right? Because this is getting ridiculous now. He get called for cheap fouls, and he don't get no calls. That's been pretty much damn near the last 2 years. So I'm not going to get on it because he was very aggressive, and it was obvious foul. So again, our shooters, where the shooters at, right? Last night they were shooting, and bringing Matthews in wasn't going to change anything because the mentality of this team is the same. We are who we are. Ain't much more to say about it at this point.
Talk to me, Ticket.
Man, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all ever seen a millionaire on government assistance?
What?
As much help as our perimeter defense needs, you would have thought they was on WIC, Peach Care, whatever the hell else is out there. Free lunch, reduced lunch. These folk need so much help, bro. Man, this is ridiculous, man. But let me get off that, man. I one thing I don't like is when a role player's effort gets wasted because you don't get like signature nights from role players that often. Capella was Eastern Conference Finals Capella tonight, and for him to be the second leading scorer tonight, that can't happen. And y'all know how much I love Capella, but he cannot be the second leading scorer tonight. Okongwu, not bad tonight, but I need my double. Y'all know how I am about that. Hunter, I liked his aggressiveness, but I felt like it was he almost had a Trey trigger tonight. That's what it felt like for me. 20 shots. I don't think he shoots the ball well enough to get 20 attempts with a full healthy Atlanta Hawks roster. Those shots should have went to somebody else. Bogey trash. Collins trash. AJ trash. Holiday, he trash, but sadly he our best perimeter defender.
Yeah.
Who I'm missing? Murray trash. However, the thing with Murray is this: the shots, most of the shots that he took, they were good shots. So he got to just keep taking them. That's the only way he gonna get out of the slump. So, but nonetheless, still trash. Um, the lazy defense by John on that baseline with what's the boy name? The big dude.
Roddy.
Yeah, with Roddy, man. That was
That
real disappointing, man. Like I've in this generation of basketball players, I've never seen so many athletic, lazy. That sounds like an oxymoron.
Well,
Like that.
you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, Tick, and I'm gonna let you finish. You know, I watch a lot of soccer. I watch a
Mm-hmm.
lot of European soccer. You know, I'm a Manchester United supporter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know, our rivals is City, but City
Mm-hmm.
had this goal scorer named Sergio Aguero, and
Mm-hmm.
they asked him one day. He from Argentina, the
Mm-hmm.
slums of Argentina, and they asked him. They said, "Hey, what's the difference between you and some of these other cats you playing with?" He said, "The difference between me is I have no choice but to be successful at this level. My family eats off of my success. If I'm not successful, my family not eating, they're not surviving." I think that this generation of players and the ones coming up right behind them, I think they're a little too entitled. It's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. I think a lot of them they're a little too entitled. They don't have um don't worry. I'll come back. I'm gonna let you finish your point. Let me get through everybody because I'll go for a minute about that. But go ahead, finish your point, man. Let me get everybody in first.
I got you. Appreciate that. Trey Young, a good night through 3.5 quarters or 3 3/5 quarters. I'll say that. But in the end, bro, I mean, we down three. As bad as we shot the ball and as bad as key guys played, we were down three. With a chance, we had a chance to win the game late. That's where our superstar got to be. You know, the old Demar would be like, "Where's my superstar?" And your well, he ain't a superstar in my eyes, but your star, he shot a logo three with 11 seconds on the shot clock.
terrible.
You would have thought he had a bet with Boosie on the damn sideline if he was gonna make the shot or not.
My goodness.
Like that was ridiculous. And then on top of that, right back down the court, he fouls Ja. Man, bruh, my dog started barking. He don't even know what's going on. Yeah, I mean,
But
like,
I feel like,
and then he come back and miss a free throw.
man, I feel like we just got eliminated out the playoffs, bro.
Man, now I will say this. Overall, the effort was as good as you could expect against a good team coming off a back to back. Well, being on the back to back. So I can shout Quinn out for that. But I do feel like Quinn, if your main shooters ain't got it, bro, you got to bring in these other guys, bro. You got to bring in Garrison. Garrison just showed you that he can cook. We are not a good enough team to leave artillery on the bench.
Well, you saw I put that in the chat, man. What?
Like, I don't understand why he didn't play. If AJ need AJ need to be on a short leash.
AJ probably need to go to College Park to get his confidence
His
back.
his shot. I don't think he got a confidence. But I think it's just his shot. Just I think it's really. I still think he had that rookie wall. I know I
He
thought
need to
that he
be
was off, but
listen.
still he's still there.
He need to be on the rookie bench. That's what need to be doing.
Yeah. If he ain't got it in that first run when the bench come in, then Garrison need to play the second run.
Something, man.
That's how I need to be. But I mean, I wish I could brag on my guy Capella, man. He had a really good night, but I mean, it don't make sense doing that in a loss.
Exactly.
So,
Let's
yeah,
tap in with White Mike real quick.
that's all I got.
What's good, Mike?
Man, don't get me started. You ain't got to worry about no background noise at my place because I broke my damn remote. My TV remote, I broke that shit. So I got to go get another one. I was writing down some damn notes tonight as I was watching this damn game. First off, I'm going to start off positive because I don't want to be negative. I'm going to start off positive. If we see
Be
it,
negative.
if we see it, then Quinn's got to see it. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. He's got to see it, that he can't win with what he has in the positions he has them. So I have to believe when this season is over, and it's already over, but when this season is really over, that the changes are going to be made. Because the first thing I wrote down as I was watching everybody was we got bad personnel, which Foots touched on, but I'm going to touch on it again. We got a lack of size. We got a small point guard that we're married to, and we're going to have him here for the rest of the time. But then we got a two guard that's small to be playing two. Then we got a small forward that's not a small forward, and he's not a power forward either. He's in between. So really, the only positions we got solved is point guard and center. The rest of them I'm shaky about. Now, the second thing that I wrote down that we couldn't do is we can't shoot. And I hear people saying we're in a slump. No, we just can't shoot. It ain't a damn slump if you can't shoot. You have to shoot first if you're in a slump. These guys can't shoot. They've shown it. They've shown who they are. I'm going to accept them for who they are. They can't shoot. So we've surrounded Trae Young and Capella and Double O with guys that can't defend and they can't shoot. And we're paying them money. So then my third one, and here's the trifecta of losing. Once you ain't got the right personnel and you can't shoot. And the third one, you're dumb and you're lazy. You ain't winning many games with those three. You ain't. There's a three we shooting, those three. Now that's the truth. We have no identity. And when I said the other night that I would take, Brooks over DeAndre Hunter, and the reason I said it, not because he's more talented, he got heart. They tough. You play Memphis, you gonna play somebody tough. Jaren Jackson, Bane. Look, you saw Bane throwing people around, man. They are mentally, physically tough. They might not be the most talented, but they're gonna make it a dog fight. And that's what I want. I want that kind of guy. I'll take him right now over DeAndre Hunter. I'll put him into 3 today and send Hunter out for nothing because Hunter's not bringing what we need. He's in the wrong spot. I don't think there's a right spot for him. That's just how I feel about it. We're missing that identity as a team. And if I see it, he's got to see it. He's got to see it. The other thing is I get so damn mad watching, and I'm not going to get on DeAndre Hunter hard. I'm going to get on a little bit. I just don't understand why they brought him off the bench there at the end of the game. He was 0 for 7, I think, at the time they brought him off the bench for threes. And they took Bay out, who I know didn't shoot great tonight either. But I'm just saying, I don't understand why you think bringing DeAndre Hunter's in was going to make a difference when we needed shooting. He is open all the time, and there's a reason for it. His ass can't shoot, and they want him to shoot. And he obliges them by shooting. And I will never understand why he's getting off the bench. He's not defending him. I saw at the end of the game, I don't know who that boy was that did that turnaround on him on that baseline right in his face. I mean, he's not a defensive stopper. And I guess I've had enough. I ain't gonna drag it on, but I'm just saying we got all kind of mismatches going on, personnel problems. We don't have any dog in us. We have no dog in us. Zero dog in us. And Memphis,
White Mike, you think we got you think they out physical us today?
Hell, they out physical us before they got off the bus. They were physicaling us in warm-ups. Our ass knew this game was over. If this game would have been in Memphis, This game would have been a damn blowout. The only reason it wasn't a blowout is damn Gucci man and all these guys at State Farm there, they played a little harder. If this shit would have been in Memphis, they would have blown our ass out of the arena.
I don't even got to turn the mic turning up for me today.
And I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of watching these other teams come into our arena and out tough us.
Hey, man.
We got to make some changes, bro.
Suck.
And I have to believe they're coming. I have to believe changes are coming. I mean, give me Dylan Brooks any day. I'll take Dylan today.
What's your thoughts, Pharaoh?
Tag team champion in after All White Mike. So y'all with me on this Hunter shit yet?
Yes.
Well, Matt, you know Matt not so.
So that 0 for 7 really pissed me off. But the whole game we really didn't shoot good at all. Like everybody started off bad, but Trey the only one who kind of got out of it. And then we didn't play no defense this entire game except the only person who played defense really was Clint. And well, Onyeka kind of, but mainly Clint. We can't shoot. We missed how many threes we shot? Like 5 of 35.
7 to 31.
We hit our average.
Tomato, tomato, I guess. But
we hit our average.
That was it. And then we still had a chance to win the game. That's what pissed me off. We still was that close and blew it. Yo, Murray,
hey, Pharaoh, real quick, I forgot one thing I wanted to say, and I'll shut up. Foot brought up the fact that DeAndre Hunter attacked the basket, and I give him that. He was fouled. But you know what? When you quiet as a damn church mouse for 5 years in this damn league, and all you do is just pick your damn self up and walk off like somebody stole your damn lunch money, that's exactly what you're going to get because your ass ain't tough. Now go ahead.
You're right.
Facts.
Murray, we got to do something about this shot. Well, all his shots are short. What the fuck? I don't. What he looking at? He got punched in the eye or something. He can't see right. All these shots short.
Young boy must have sent him a message or something.
But like all of them short. Even at the free throw line is short. Well, not all of them, but you know what I mean. These shots short. Some up. He need to get it on that. Yeah, I told y'all Matthews wasn't playing tonight. Well, depending on Hunter. But what should I go with? The bum Dre or Bumpter?
Well, you got $100 million invested in Hunter.
Good. Those are both good.
You got $100 million invested in Hunter, man.
The bum Dre. I like the bum.
Okay, so I told you when the bum Dre played that he only played because Murray was out, and then he played last night because DeAndre was out. So I knew he wasn't gonna play, even though he should have. He really should, especially when everybody was missing all them threes. AJ, who I think Gerald said it, like he need to be on a short leash. We can't shoot and then play no defense. That's the majority of it.
Yeah, they all need to be on the short bus.
One more thing. Shout out to Patrick Beverly for telling LeBron that he's too small.
Hey, Patrick Beverly. Hey, what's good, Juan? Talk to me, my guy.
We could use someone like that on our team, couldn't we?
Hey, they won 5 of their last 6 since Beverly been on the team. They slowly moving up the standings in the Eastern Conference, but we ain't talking about that. So, I'm gonna hit y'all with a couple questions. Outside of that Warriors game, when's the last time we beat a team over 500? Don't worry, I can tell you, but go ahead and guess.
0. Or no, you said outside.
January.
It's been like
January.
Before that, would it have been like Milwaukee or Denver or somebody?
February 26th against Brooklyn when we came back after All-Star break. We beat Cleveland. We beat Brooklyn by 1 point. That was the last time we beat a team over 500, a playoff team.
Were they even at full strength when we beat them?
Nope. And we still beat them by 1 point. My point to this is how many of y'all thought we was really going to win that game? I don't even watch Hawk games in full no more. The last full Hawk game I watched was against Boston because it's disappointing, man. Like you already know the outcome. We're gonna play dumb. We're gonna shrink at the moment. We're undersized. We're not gonna play good defense. We're gonna give 115 to 120 points a game. It's like Foot said, we are who we are. And then I'm gonna address John Collins again. Demond, this is what I was trying to tell you, man. John Collins plays well against teams below 500. When it's time to play against a team above 500, he shrinks every single time. Every single time. I don't care about his touches. He had 12 shot attempts tonight. You know, he'll probably get you 3 more, 4 more. All right. But he's going to shrink. He is going to shrink every single time because he cannot play against big man. He has no drill. He has no handle, and he's based on he has to get a spot where he can be a factor.
And
I'm tired of. Ain't nothing we can do about it right now. Like I told y'all, I don't want to see them in the playoffs. The season about to be over real soon. I told y'all we're not gonna win no more than 40 games. I was laughed at in January. I was laughed at in January when I say we're not gonna win no more than 40 games, but right on the wall. Mac, I told you we weren't gonna win that many games in the second half because this team is who they are, man. They trash, bro. Like they trash and they play dumb. Just like Tiki said, when Trey shot that logo 3 with 11, 12 seconds on the shot clock, when they was up 115 to 112 or whatnot, like what are you doing, bro? Then you come back, foul, that's a 6-point swing, man. Then you miss a free throw. I'm sorry, 7-point swing. 7-point swing right there. It is what, man. Like I don't care no more for this season. The Braves start playing on Thursday against Washington. That's where my focus will be at. I put moving.
Yeah. Terrible.
What you got there, Matt? Oh no, who we on? We on my bad. We on my guy up in the building. Mario up in the building. What's good, my G?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
It's good.
I want to say I had took a break for a while for just even saying stuff about the team because they were so damn bad. It's exhausting to do it every day. And I commend y'all. Y'all doing an amazing job on this channel. So salute to y'all. On top of that, what I saw tonight, shit made me want to cry, man. The starting 5, bro. The starting 5 needs to be changed. If Coach Quinn is gonna make some changes, he need to change the starting 5. And I don't care how much money anybody make, they need to stop. They need to go away with that. What I saw from Hunter tonight, it pissed me off. You know what I'm saying?
Damn shots.
You was inconsistent the whole night until like the end of the third, fourth quarter. I saw you jack up a shot for 3, miss that shit. The guy get the ball from that long shot, go down the field, you right behind him. Only person down there is Bogey. And you give up on the play when you could have got down there and played defense. You gave up on that play. Anybody find that play? I don't know where it was, somewhere in the third quarter. Find that play. He shot the ball and just jogged down behind the guy. The guy was running full speed down there to go lay that ball up.
Who you talking about?
Person down there was Bogey, and he could have caught that guy, but he jogged down. Now on the flip side of that, the rotation shit pisses me off. I don't know. I'm not a coach. Kudos to the coaches, but if you got guys who played a back-to-back, some people need to come in. If they playing back-to-back, you need to dig deep into your rotation.
Agreed.
You need to dig deep, like Garrison Matthews, and he get some playing time or whatever. Because I say, yeah, no, he won't make a difference. But you got a back-to-back. These guys are gonna play lazy on a back-to-back. We know this. If you're a coach and you know this, play other guys. Play other guys. That's the preferences of being a damn coach. They just played a back-to-back. Play your other guys because you see they're not hitting shots. DeJounte not hitting shots. DeJounte ass would have been on a bench. And I would have got some guys on there who want to play. You know what I'm saying? And yo, after this game, everybody going into the gym shooting free throws. Everybody at the free throw line, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, better yet. Everybody up. Meet me at the gym. Shooting free throws for about 2 hours straight. because I need y'all to get these free throws right, bro. Because y'all missing free throws left and right. Trey missed free throws. DeJounte missed free throws. Hunter missed free throws. Like, yo. And then Hunter had what? Out of all the shots he took, what, three shots? That's him taking it to the basket. Bro, all that standing around the perimeter, that shit whack. No cutting. None of that. No cutting, bro. Only person I see cutting when they come in the game is Bay. Bay cutting to the basket. He trying to get to the basket. If he know his shot is off, he taking it to the basket every time. So for people saying Bay ain't this and Bay ain't that, you know, Bay been doing this thing, bro. I'm sorry. He better than Hunter.
Better than JC too.
Oh man, don't get me started with JC, bro. All that whining you did for all this money, you are not earning that money, bro. You are not earning that money, bro. You need to be off this team, bro. You need to be off this team. And anybody want to, hey, if anybody want to come at me about JC, come at me, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's another play. Let's go with this. There's another play. That big dude, light skinned dude, Roddy got the ball. No, it wasn't Roddy. JC was on Roddy, right? Mm-hmm. But Dylan Brooks was right there in the open. I would have guarded Dylan Brooks so he wouldn't get the three. JC should have made a call. No, it wasn't. It was Dylan Brooks and Ja Morant at the perimeter. JC had to make a decision. I would have made a decision to check Dylan Brooks as opposed to Ja Morant. 2 versus 3. Dylan Brooks wide open hit the 3. Y'all remember that play? Yep. But JC, then it's another play. The dude go and gets the layup because JC didn't square his hips. He let the dude come through the lane. He didn't square his hips and get in front of him. He goes to the side. The dude go right past him and gets the foul on JC. JC plays like a bruh. Oh my God.
Every night.
Oh my God.
Trash. Just trash.
Unless they're below 500.
I just say, man, this is my last point. Yeah, changes got to be made, man. And I can't watch this atrocity of a team, bro. And I'm done.
What's good, Matt? What's your thoughts tonight, man?
I saw. Y'all make good points, but I think to me it was more simple in that the defense wasn't good the whole game, but primarily it was the perimeter defense was bad the whole game. You know, I don't know, you know, Hunter and Murray is supposed to fix that, but clearly it's something wrong. The switches is what kill us. They don't communicate or some, you know, they get lost on switches all the time, you know, and I don't know how to, you need an off season to fix that. Probably some different personnel changes to fix that perimeter defense. You know, it starts there. Yeah. It has to get better. But you know, we kind of married to the backcourt. But offensively, you know, Hunter, I'll give Hunter a little more credit than y'all gave him. I thought he drove to the basket a lot. He got fouled. They didn't call it. Yes, he missed his shots, but also he didn't play yesterday either. You know, so not to give him a pass, but you know, I thought he was aggressive when he got the ball. You know, he didn't.
What was he? 20 shots.
8 for 20, Matt. Okay.
No, I mean
I ain't gonna say that. Go finish. I ain't gonna say that.
It's bad shooting numbers, but I thought he was aggressive overall. I thought he was aggressive. His defense, when he was the primary defender.
Let me step in there, Matt. Sorry, he shouldn't have got as much time if he didn't play yesterday. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, true. I mean, you can make that
argument. Sure. You say he aggressive, and every time I see him, he's getting bitch slapped, and ain't saying nothing about it.
Whatever.
I'm just saying, Matt. Damn, you say he's aggressive going to the basket. Hell, that's just basketball. His ass he's the opposite of aggressive. He's soft as shit.
Well, he's not. Well, he's not verbal. but I thought he was his basketball movements were aggressive. Okay,
shit got blocked.
That way. His basketball movements were aggressive.
I didn't see that. I feel that's cap.
You didn't think driving to the what he dropped to the basket 7-8 times?
Got his ass blocked.
0 free throws
and took 8 threes.
But he has to shoot them. Somebody has to shoot them.
No, he clanked them all.
This is the thing right here, man. Hunter, since his dribbling is not up to par, one, it's hard for him to get by his man, and he don't have an explosive first step. Okay, he may have a long first step, but he's not explosive. He rarely gets by his man on his own. When he does get to the lane, since he doesn't do it as often, the ref's not looking for it. And I said that at the beginning. Sometimes he went in the lane and he got fouled. So there was a couple times, but you got to set that precedence with the referees. Is it fair? No, but we know how the NBA play. We know how it go, right?
And I also want to say, I think y'all are taking tonight like it's normal. You know what I'm saying? Or it's a regular occurrence, and that's not true. Since January, since he came back from his injury, he's averaging 16 points, and I think his shooting splits are like 41, 37, and like 85. So
but Matt, but you know what is consistent?
Where's the consistency?
But what is consistent from January? This is the only consistent thing about Hunter is he's inconsistent. You know.
No, but I'm saying the numbers in the shooting splits is consistent.
I hate to say it, Matt, because I know you're not gonna like it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. If this is what we're gonna get out of Hunter, for the rest of his time with the Hawks, I want him gone in July, immediately.
Hunter,
maybe June, but July immediately.
But I'm saying, if you take the emotion out of it, and you just look at the numbers. They're really not a problem. You know,
my eye test says this is a problem.
You can nitpick and say he needs to be more. He needs to shoot more free throws, or he needs.
Bro,
to
he don't have a heart.
Rebounds.
He doesn't have a heart.
But I'm saying if we saying okay, I want a shooting guard on the open market.
He's the 10 man, Mike, right? He's the 10 man.
He's the 10 man. He ain't got no damn heart. There ain't no dog. If I hear one more person tell me if I hear one more person tell me he's from Philadelphia and he's tough, that bro, he is soft. He got no heart, and he really don't give a shit. Of everything I've seen,
this dude is laughing after he just turned the ball over in the most disgusting way. You literally dribbling down the lane, pound, and then you lose control of the ball for the 188th billionth time, and then they go down the score. You sit up here and you smirking. What you smirking for? Learn how to dribble.
Get paid.
Learn how to dribble.
And
learn how to make an open shot. You were 8 for 20 today. You shot 20 shots. You got more shots than probably the bench guy. Listen, you don't deserve 20 shots a night, and you saw that tonight. You don't deserve 20 shots a night.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you who else.
I don't even care. Let it fly.
I'm gonna tell you who else need to get the blame. I got to put some blame on Quinn Snyder. What I don't understand is, like, you see how effective your bench can be when they get the opportunity, you know. And I think somebody said it earlier. Why, bro? He could have put Garrison Matthews in 4 or 5 minutes just to see if he could get something going from 3, just to see. I'm not saying you need to give him 10, 15, 20 minutes. Okay,
we need them 3, man.
But
I want somebody that cares.
Matthews played with more heart than Dre does.
Give me somebody that cares. That's all I can. Give me somebody that cares.
I mean, the bigger issue to me, the last few weeks, is obviously John Collins. That's a big problem that I've been telling y'all about all year. And, you know, obviously Murray, you know, it's a big problem. You know,
Murray problem, Matt. I'm gonna tell you what Murray's problem is. Same as Hunter.
Well,
he can't attack the basket. So what happens is, since you can't attack and finish at the rim, Hunter and Murray, basically they one trick ponies. They just pull up for a jumper. So when a jumper not falling, There's no other way they can get you points. So Murray's struggling right now.
Demond,
all his shots.
We traded 3 number ones.
Exactly.
Well, you got. Well, I'm gonna tell you, White Mike. You got to talk.
Terrible.
Why did we trade? Why would you give up 3 number ones in a pick swap for Murray?
Exactly. They can't shoot.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Trae Young befriended Murray. They became friends. Because let's be real, Murray wasn't on the trade block. He was not on the trade block. He was not disgruntled. You didn't hear nothing about Murray wanting to leave San Antonio.
Let me make a more important point to me, right?
Go ahead.
When Hunter and Murray are attacking the basket, how about instead of just always looking for contact, you actually finish at the rim?
How about dunk?
And if the foul comes to
John Collins too.
I've
say
seen,
if you look at the numbers, John Collins and Murray is the bigger problem than DeAndre Hunter.
But no, it's not.
Analyst, no,
what I'm saying is this, analyst.
Last 3 weeks.
I'm not saying they don't even look. Hunter and Murray, they don't look for contact. They don't do that. They don't attack the basket. Period. Okay, let's look at Hunter. Hunter today. He didn't start attacking the basket until really, let's be honest, that second half. The first half, airball threes, and then you had Murray, and I put it on Twitter. Murray do the exact same thing that Hunter does: dribble, get in the lane, and they will pull up or pass. And then I put on Twitter, I said, if I was Quinn, the next time I seen Murray or Hunter get in that lane and don't attack that basket, I would yank him out the game just to let him know, hey, you need to finish at the rim. Stop pulling up for the mid-range. They don't look for contact. I personally think they don't want the contact.
No, they don't.
Personally, because let's be real. Murray and Hunter, they have the build to get, especially Hunter, because Hunter is taller than Murray, longer than Murray. Okay. Murray is what, 4?
6'5".
6'5". Hunter is what, 6'8". They have the length. They have the size to get in the lane and finish, but they don't do it. And Quinn needs to find out why they don't do it.
Well, one, because Murray, every time he get in the lane, he's over dribbling. He's not going to attack the basket. He's dribble. He gets so deep into the lane, and then he looking to pass it back out.
That's what I'm saying, analyst.
Hey,
right.
I don't think Murray
needs to find out. Quinn needs to find out why they don't go all the way to the basket. They do. Him and Hunter do the exact same thing. Dribble to that free throw line area and pull up for the mid range.
No,
why don't they go to the basket?
But Demond, what I'm saying is that the numbers say Hunter has been playing at a certain level. That's the numbers say that. Within the last month in particular,
what you talking about? That man is inconsistent at best.
When you pick the numbers, man, when you pick out numbers, this is what you're doing. You'll pick out numbers for the last since March, since January. I'm talking about all season. Obviously, players gonna have spurts when they get hot and everything going their way, right? Because when you'll pick out certain numbers, but then I'll say, for example, Trae Young, you love saying, well, guess what? Well, from December to here, and I'll be like, well, what happened from October to December? Why do you leave that out? You got to look at the whole body of work, Matt. You got to look at the whole body of work.
These splits are terrible in the last 10 games for Hunter.
You're talking about 25 games versus 55 games.
I'm talking about, and what's our record right now? And what was our record in them 25 games? We was under 500.
Listen, I'm looking at Hunter splits for the last 10 games right now, and they're absolutely atrocious. Okay, first of all, if DeAndre Hunter, and I said this, if he watches another rebound, another basketball, I don't care if someone's practicing on the off court. If you watch another basketball go past him, that dude, listen, let me tell you something. 3 rebounds is terrible. over the past day. That's terrible. 3 rebounds. Okay.
Down 16.
And you've accumulated, and you're now averaging almost 2 turnovers a game. Only 14 points, and you're shooting 31% from 3 in the last 10 games. You're also shooting 46% from the field. That's not bad, but 31% from 3. Stop shooting threes. Okay, you can't dribble. Listen, we want Hunter to attack the basket. The problem is that if he doesn't do it from the top of the key, he's going to turn the ball over. He can't attack it from the corner. He can't attack it from the side. He can't attack the basket without turning it over.
That's why I was saying in the beginning, Murray and Hunter, they do not trust their handle, bro. You can see it when they get into the paint. They don't trust their handle going to the hole. They do not trust it because they know they're gonna cough it up, man. They don't trust their own handle.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this, White Mike. You need to talk to the front office, Landry Fields.
That's right.
You need to talk to Trae Young on why they thought it was worth 3 picks.
Landry's on the clock
to make that trade for DeJounte Murray.
Because you know what I'm
telling you, but he gets some culpability. He can't escape culpability.
Who can't escape culpability? Who?
Murray. He's here.
Yeah, and he's gonna be here.
How is he escaping culpability? I sat there and said
we said it was bad.
No, I'm saying you saying like Trae brought him here. But
no, White Mike said that we traded blah blah blah, and we all know that Trae Young, okay, and Landry Fields was behind the deal. We know that Travis Link said it was too much. He wouldn't have made that deal. We know that.
Right. I got a bright spot though. I got a bright spot for that.
It was a terrible trade. Okay.
I got a bright spot for that. I got a bright spot for that though. Check this out. So they're saying that the Hawks are monitoring the Brown. Jaylen Brown up in Boston, so you can flip Murray.
Trade Murray and Hunter.
I said that last week. We can trade Murray for Jaylen Brown.
I'll believe that.
Throw in Hunter too,
Matt. I'll believe that. I'll believe that when I see it. Here's my problem, Matt. Hold on, Matt. Here's my problem. You look at things analytically, and I can appreciate that. You're all about what does the numbers say? What does this say? What does the numbers say? I get that. I'm old school. I want some motherfuckers that want to be here and gonna play me 100 the whole time they're out here and got some heart. I want some Charles Oakley shit. I mean, I want somebody who's gonna play hard. And I ain't getting it, man. I don't care about these numbers. I'll take less numbers with more heart all day. All day.
All
day.
Hello.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
I mean,
bro, we stuck, bro.
If you don't have any heart, there's no point you being out there.
Let me tell you something else. I ain't sold on that Jaylen Brown stuff, man. I ain't sold on it, bro. Unless he an unrestricted free agent.
He is.
He is.
But then why we trading anything for Jaylen Brown if he unrestricted? Why we trading?
Well, it's only because you could probably like it's really a leverage point. You can buy low on Brown because you can just say, if not, we'll just clear the cap space and we'll sign him free agency anyway. He's gonna leave y'all anyway. So it's more of a leverage point. You can just get him slightly sooner.
But you don't have no leverage. We don't have no leverage on getting Jaylen Brown because any
other
team. No, you don't, because any other team can make an offer. One, Boston don't want to trade him. Two, any other team can make a better offer. How you know?
Well, he don't want to. If he don't want to be there, if he only want to come here or stay in Boston.
If he only want to come here, why are we trading for him? Let him come.
But that's the season after next. That's the season after next. He still got 1 year left in Boston.
So he's trying to trade.
You're trying to trade for him.
So he ain't going nowhere.
Not this summer. Next summer.
So why are we talking about Jaylen Brown? He ain't coming here next year. Why are we talking about?
Because you could try to trade for him this summer.
We starting the season with these same dudes next year, dog. I hate to put I hate to hurt Top Phillips, man. Listen,
not John Collins.
We just extended Hunter his contract
not Murray
next year. Okay, listen. Nobody want JC. We know this. Okay, the front office for some reason scared to take a L on that. because they should have been took an L on the trade, right? Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do we Sadiq Bey a free agent after this season? Am I right or wrong?
Gone.
Next season?
Same time as Murray.
Another year. Okay, that's cool. So you nobody gonna take Hunter off that money. Nobody taking JC off that money. Okay. And that's why I said our front office, they don't have no foresight. They panic and they're scary. Why would you give Hunter $100 million for what? Just let him test the market.
No, Damon. The other day when I sent you the thing about Jalen Brunson, it was for a reason. Because any analysts, White Mike, go look at Hunter numbers and go look at a comparable comparable small forward in the NBA. They make what he's going to make next season. There's no Mikal Bridges. There's no other small forward in the league that averaged 16 points a game on his shooting numbers that is considered a two-way player that doesn't make what he makes. So you're not going to get.
Is not a two-way player.
I'm just saying you're not going to get them type of numbers.
So you telling me?
You tell Matt,
I bet
Matt,
you
10 million.
You know what, Matt?
That's the same position JC was in.
If I was the GM, you know what I would have did? I would have let Hunter test the market because I already got his replacement.
Who?
Tyrese Martin finna replace his ass.
Shit. He can't even play.
Huh?
Matt, I want to see him play, but he don't even get minutes with the main team.
Well, we know why, because Quinn has shorted the rotation. He said he was going to short the rotation. He already said that.
Man, let me tell you something. Like I just said, if this is what I'm getting from DeAndre Hunter, night in and night out, I don't want him here at all.
All I'm saying is, like Mike said,
trade him to the West Coast. I don't want him. You're going
to get a less talented hustle player. But if that's what you want,
Matt,
cool.
What good does it do if you have the talent, but these guys have no heart? If you're not willing to box out and get a rebound on a big possession,
statement to say he don't have any heart.
He doesn't have any heart. I've watched him time after time again. He just watches the ball. Listen.
He ain't hungry.
He watches the ball. He sure don't get his hands on it.
He ain't hungry.
And I tell you this, in football, there's no way you can play on defense and have no heart. Because I tell you what, when that ball come loose, everyone's diving on the field for the ball. Why are we sitting here just looking at the ball, expecting the other team not to dive on the floor for it? Go get the ball. Go get the ball. Like, we have given up over 12 possessions a game just because we don't get the ball and we don't box out properly. So
Hunter, you're assigning all that to Hunter?
I didn't say that, but Hunter is the main one that does it. Hunter sits there, and I see every game at least 5 to 6 rebounds that DeAndre Hunter literally. I'm not saying that he has to run across the court or run down the lane to get. He literally has right in front of his face that he just watches the other guy swoop in and get it. And I'm getting sick and tired of it because listen, you're not producing on offense. You were 8 for 20 tonight. 16 points is the most quiet 16 points I've ever seen. Okay, and also you're averaging 3 rebounds. You have to be effective. He's not effective. I give him credit for the defense. That's a tall task to guard the best player every night, but you are not effective on the court. You're not grabbing rebounds. You're not boxing out. Okay, you can't pass. You can't dribble. You're clanking threes. I mean, what are you good for? What are you good for? Now,
what other teams, according to pay, 4th star is supposed to do that stuff? I mean, he's behind Trey. He's supposed to be behind Murray. And he's supposed to be behind John Collins.
Right? Hey, man.
Behind JT.
I got something. Matt, I'm looking at Dylan Brooks, and he's averaging 14.2 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about Dylan Brooks, though. Nobody talk about Dre Hunter, bro. Nobody.
I told you I take Dylan Brooks yesterday for Dre Hunter. He give me 14 points, and the way he plays with his heart, I take that shit all day. All day.
Or another player with
14 points.
All you need. Listen, let me tell you something. With Trae Young on this team, you can't afford to be sitting here just giving up possessions. You just give up possessions. You turn the ball. I watched him. He dribbled the ball into the defender, and you just sitting there smirking. What's
That's
so
every
funny?
game. That's every game.
What's so funny? Matt, you gotta tell me what's so funny.
The bigger issue is
Matt.
John
what's
Collins
so funny
won.
about him dribbling the ball into the defender's hand?
Hey, analyst, how many times have I said? Remember that when I used to say Dre Hunter, the only person I know who do a crossover and run into the defender? Like I've never seen that before.
So hold on, wait. So if he didn't go on that scoring bench at the end of the third quarter, because nobody else showed up on the court.
Man, 6 points.
Maybe Clint Capella. Maybe
Trey
Capella.
Young,
Nobody else showed up besides
Trey Young. Listen, Matt.
Nobody else.
Trey Young.
Murray didn't show up. Murray didn't show up.
Matt, hold on, Matt. What we just talking about?
Trey showed up until the last shot.
Matt, what we just talked about last night? Me and you and analyst. What we just talked about? Come on, man.
Trey was carrying us the whole game.
I understand, but you're doing it again, man.
You're doing it. The bigger issue is John Collins and Murray of the last month.
Matt,
it's the whole team, Matt.
At this point, I can see Murray go, Hunter go, John go, Clint go, Bogey go. They can all go. I need someone. And some more after that. I need someone that's gonna come in here. Now, you need talented players, but I have a huge issue when talented players don't think they have to do the little things on the court. That's why you see all these contending teams, they go out and they get hard worker or worker bees or whatever you like to call it. Because sometimes you can have all the talent in the world, but when I've never seen someone look so nonchalant when the ball is right in front of them. Like grab the ball. And then on top of that, first of all, I'm questioning where is Hunter's mind? I think it was before halftime or before the end of a quarter, Hunter had the ball in his hands, had a steal, and he just let it go right back out of bounds. I was like, what are you thinking?
Even Matt said, was that Matt? I think Matt said something about that in the chat. Didn't you say something about that, Matt? Even Matt was frustrated on that one.
Man, grab the ball.
No, Hunter didn't play a perfect game by any means.
What?
The bigger issue, he didn't play a perfect game, but the bigger issue, you can't look at the game or the stat box and tell me Murray and Hunter wasn't the bigger issue.
Not asking for perfect though, Matt.
Well,
we're not asking for perfect.
I'm gonna say this, man.
We got an idea.
Where is the same energy for John Collins?
I'll give it to
you. Matt, my guy. You my guy, Matt. But let me tell you something. John Collins been getting ragged on for 2 years now, bro. I mean, talking about John Collins is like kicking the dead horse. I mean, what else can we say about John Collins?
And John is still trash and soft.
What else can we say?
What I'm talking about is a 26-year-old player who just got this ridiculous contract to sit here.
It's not ridiculous.
Matt, listen, Matt. Matt, we tired. Listen, man. Listen. This is what I've come to accept, man. Okay? This is what I've come to accept. Unless there is some dumb general managers out there, we gonna be stuck. Hey, who got that background? And you're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be stuck. We stuck with I'm gonna keep it real. We stuck with Collins. Because I don't believe the front office will take what other teams are offering for John Collins. Okay. And we don't have a pick to attach to Collins to get him out of here. That's one. Two, Murray. I don't know how close him and Trey is, but I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Can't be close after these games.
Well, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If I'm the general man, if Damon the GM this offseason with Trey knowing or not, I'm putting little fillers out there, see what I can get for him, bro. I hate to say it. I'm gonna see
for
what
him
I can get
and not for him, but not Murray.
I just said Murray. That's what I'm talking about right now.
That's what he said.
I'm talking about Murray right now. I said that's why I said whether Trey agree or not, because we know that Trey wanted Murray to come here. Now
Trey Murray.
Now, I would Trey approve or not. I don't care if he's happy or not. I'm at least I'm gonna fill some calls. If I could get What you probably not. If I can get some draft capital back to refill my asset department, that might be a move. But guess what? You got to run that past your star. How he gonna feel about that?
I'll take Malcolm Brogdon for him.
Listen. It ain't about who you gonna take. It's about who will your superstar take. Because listen, and I said this before. If Murray leave here on his own, I wouldn't be surprised if Trae Young follows him. We are stuck, guys. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'll come to this realization. We have no assets to improve this team drastically. We've given guys contracts that other GMs say, bro, we're not taking that off your hands without you attaching a first round pick to it. Okay. So where can you go? There's nowhere for us to go until the front office sit here and say, you know what? We can get off the Collins money, right? We might have to take some bullshit in return. I know you don't want to give up a pick because guess what? We got this year pick, next year pick, and then we out of 3 picks or something like that. I can't remember. Okay.
Hey, but on top of that, though,
we stuck, fellas. We stuck.
Hey, you really need to kind of see. I think the biggest question is, man, how does Snyder evaluate the guys that are currently on the roster? That's a huge question that needs to be answered. We can sit back and talk about the front office and what the front office should do and what they shouldn't do. You just paid a new head coach like $8 million. I would probably think his opinion matters a little bit more than our superstar player right now does. But I look at Snyder and I kind of see, like, where does he see how these players fit in a scheme that he will implement going into next season? That's the big question.
Well,
it's
I'm gonna tell you like this,
what
RJ.
that front office gonna do. It's what Snyder.
I'm gonna tell you like this, RJ, and we all know this already. They will get rid of a coach before they get rid of a good player. They will get rid of a coach. So I mean, I'll add this though. I'll add this. Quinn Snyder was smart by getting that other title added to his coaching title. Correct. So hopefully he has some say and he has the voice of reason to say, you know what, front office, I know you like this guy, but he not working for us. Get what you can get from him, and then I'll try to make it work. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The best hope we have to improve this team next season, besides our starters getting better at shooting the ball, is hopefully Kyle Korver and Landry Fields and all the dudes, Jalen Johnson, AJ Griffin, and Tyrese Martin. We need those dudes to come up another level. But I mean, what's the chance of that happening, fellas? We stuck, guys. I don't know. I mean,
look, I got
you, though. Let me speak on it real quick. I got you. You gonna be mad. Matt gonna be mad. You got to shop Trae Young ass if you gonna go get a Jaylen Brown, bro. I wasn't talking about no damn DeAndre. You can do DeAndre. Shop Trae too.
And then you could run
I shop Trae, keep DeAndre.
You run Jalen at the 2, and you can run Murray at the point. I mean,
then you got a worse problem. You talk about you mid now. You gonna be super mid.
We got an identity problem, and the team is as soft as those players I talked about before. And until I don't want to be Golden State. I want to be Memphis. I want to be some blue collar, hard working shit. And
man, Mike, but I agree with everything you just said. It's something that I think we've all come to realize is listen, Golden State is like so many people try to replicate. They're one of a kind. No one can shoot the ball like Stephen Clay. Like Stephen Clay. No one. There's a reason Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. Okay, now that's number one. Number two, here's our issue. You said I want to be in Memphis. Why are no other teams with no identity around the team saying I want to be the Atlanta Hawks? What are we? We're a soft team that is inconsistent. And we can't shoot, but the biggest issue is we can't defend the perimeter. We can't defend the perimeter. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I I'm not gonna go as far. I'm not gonna say I'm a shop Trey, but let me tell you something. We need some serious upgrading. And listen, I hate to say it because I I know I get on DJ. I like DJ a lot, but I think this is the time to go ahead and remove him before the things occur in free agency. And you have to listen. You got to if you can do it, find a way to get Jaylen Brown. That's got to be your new two. And then you got to go find a way to get a guy like an OG Anunoby to improve this defense on the perimeter. Obviously it would improve with Brown and an OG type player. You have got to find a way to improve this perimeter defense. It is a huge lacking issue. And listen, it's even worse when you have a guy like me who was saying, well, no, it's the offense. I'll be honest, and I'm an offensive guy. I love offense. Right now, I could care less about the offense.
Me too.
Hold up.
But John, let me tell you something.
Yes, please.
The offense tonight, I thought it could be better, but let me say, if you're scoring and you already let the other team get a head start on scoring, and you're losing and you score and they score and you score and they score and you score and they score, you're not going to win the game. You got to find a way to get some stops, because there's been plenty of times tonight where we were able to score. We got the lead down to 3, got the lead down to 5, back to 4, and we would go up, and what do you know? A 3. Desmond Bain hit a 3. This guy hit a 3.
But
this guy drove to the lane.
A bigger part in that is making horrible mistakes at the wrong time. Trae Young taking a half-court shot. Like the basketball IQ is what needs to improve, man. The basketball IQ is what
basketball
needs to
IQ, bro. That's Trey improvement need to be basketball IQ. If you go, that's what I'm saying. But also outside of that,
it's the heart too, because let me tell you something. Listen, I know that Bogey is not a capable defender, and I know that, and that's a fact. He cannot defend. He's slow-footed. He cannot defend. Sadiq Bey, slow-footed, cannot defend. I'm fine with the simple fact that the guys can't defend, but the fact that I don't see the want to. You don't want to defend. You lazy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Every time you get stuck behind a screen. You just let the guy go right back. You just fouling just because you don't want to play defense. Man, listen, have some heart. Step up. I don't care if he get to the basket, get to the basket. Man, I'm sick and tired of watching these guys go to the lane. Ain't no one putting their forearm on anyone. Everyone just let it hands up. Everybody just hands up. Just let them score right over you. And then they call a cheap foul, and you wonder why. Man, make them feel you. Okay, and if it's a foul, it's a foul. Make them feel you. You gotta create a physical game, because when you do that, now you're not gonna be getting tried every time the team's just driving right down there. Memphis got whatever they wanted tonight. They got whatever they wanted.
They were stupid aggressive.
They were driving. They were hitting threes. They were hitting mid. I mean, they were doing whatever they wanted.
That's what I want.
And you cannot do that.
Now,
so you think maybe they don't care about the rest of the season, like defensively?
I don't think they care.
Now, can a man come in and do the popcorn?
Nope.
Can a man come in and do the popcorn now? Now,
a duck can pull a truck.
Gentlemen, good evening. I know I'm late. I'm in DC on a mission, but I had to call in after what I saw tonight. If I had a 2x4 and a 38, I'd have went down there on that floor and let my gun and my stick do the talking. Because after what you did last night, and then lay an egg tonight, like I told Demond, they on schedule. Because see, what did I tell you was going to happen tonight? I told y'all last game what was going to happen tonight. They were going to lose. They were going to lose.
Memphis going to beat us every time.
Yeah. Now, Mike, you and analysts are saying the same thing I've been telling you. for the whole year. You got to put somebody on their ass driving to the basket. You got to knock somebody down, just like they used to do old school. You didn't let guards come in the paint. That ain't your spot, son. You better get back out there and try to shoot you a shot. People driving down the lane because they know we're not going to do anything. And Hunter, I'm telling you, he plays the best Olay defense. He plays better Olay defense in basketball than he do in football. Because, I mean, the man gets past you, you're not even chasing it. You're not putting up any resistance in front of the man. You're not swiping at the ball. Yeah, I mean, like analysts were saying, you got to have, in lack of physical prowess or ability, you got to have that want to. You got to have that want to go in there and stick your nose in that one. Sometimes you're going to get it chopped off. Sometimes you're going to hurt somebody with that nose, but you got to stick that nose in there, especially against a Memphis, because Memphis been like this ever since Zach was over there. Okay? Memphis has been a hard-nosed physical team in the West.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Now, you can't put a heart in the 10-man. You can't put a heart in the 10-man. You got to let 10-man go. All the 10 men you got to let them go. You got to let them go. And Damon was asking, what can we do? Time for, again, I got to repeat what I said again. No trades. No trades. Because we lose on trades all the time. It's time for your coaching staff, time for your scouting staff to go and find somebody. See, you all are calling names of people from other teams that you could trade and get here because you like this person or you've seen this person. Okay? Now, we are not going to get the quality of player that we need trading with folks. We got to go get them, whether they undrafted free agents, unrestricted free agents, people that you haven't seen. That's what your scout's job is. Go find them. Everybody else finding them. How the hell everybody else finding these folks and we can't find them?
Bro, can I step in right here?
Go ahead.
Cause I'm gonna be real brief. Look, y'all say go get them. They be on the end of the bench. Don't get no playing time. So what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about?
No.
They on the end of the bench.
Ain't got, look, hold up.
They on the end of the bench.
We ain't got nothing on the end of the bench that's gonna help us right now.
How you know? How you know that? How you know that?
Look at where
Jalen Johnson ain't that bad, is he? Jalen Johnson ain't that bad. But yeah,
he's
on the end of the bench.
He's not. Mario Jalen Johnson's hurt.
No, what I'm saying is, what y'all missing is if y'all be hollering about the rotation. Okay, everybody okay with this 9-man rotation BS?
No, we not. No, we not.
Yeah, hold on. Let me spit.
No,
everybody okay with this 9-man rotation BS? You ain't trying to figure out when your team, when them got old school coaching. Now I know of when I saw if them dudes not shooting, you going to sit down and I'm putting in somebody with some energy and they gonna get them points from me. I need. It's now I'm gonna do this rotation because these dudes be in their feelings because they make certain money and all this stuff. Now I'm doing 9-man rotations and I'm putting in the starting lineup, then the second starting lineup. Coach Bud didn't do that when he was here. Coach Bud put the best dudes in, and they won games. You want Coach Bud? I saw Coach Bud win games with backup role players.
You're right. Now I want to make sure to get this.
Ego in that team.
I want to make this crystal clear. I did not agree with no bench and rotation shortening. No. Because hey, y'all remember when I was hollering about the fact that AJ wasn't on the floor due to that rotation shortening and whatever? That was the dumbest thing because everybody was trying to say, well, the coach said he gonna alternate JJ's and AJ's minutes. Bullshit. No. Put everybody that needs to play. Just like you said, my man. Hey, if you ain't got it tonight, you pull them out just like you do a baseball pitcher. Son, don't look like you got it tonight. Have a seat over here. I'm gonna put somebody else in here. So,
right.
and then on top of that, I agree with what you're saying about playing folk. Now, we had a problem with Nate because Nate didn't want to play rookies. Now, I think we got a worse problem because we got a man that want to shorten the rotation. Now, hey, Demond is probably right, because if something doesn't change, we doomed to have the same mess next year. We doomed to have the same mess next year, because see, what I'm seeing is a good shooting night last night, bad shooting night tonight. Now, and the big scope, we just lost by 3. We are not getting blown out. And see, that's the most frustrating thing. We're not getting blown out. We in this game. We in these games. We lost by 3.
That's what I said, John. If Trey had got more help or better help from his second start, we wouldn't have a problem.
No,
or John Collins too. John Collins as well. Either one.
Hunter, why you keep leaving out Hunter though?
One. But Hunter gave you 17 points.
Yeah,
he didn't give. John Collins played 32 damn.
But all 3 of them played bad tonight. All 3 of them played like shit.
Mean, see, and now,
Murray gave you 13 damn points. What?
That was shit, just like Hunter's shit and just like JC's shit.
What I'm saying, if I put John Collins and Murray points together, it's basically what Hunter gave me by himself.
Now, and I'm gonna say this too, and I'm gonna have to go because I don't have a way to charge this phone. Look, since we're at the end of the season and our fate is sealed, isn't it, as to where we're gonna be? Are we in the play-in or what? Or is it still up in there?
We are, but I'm not excited about it.
Okay, if we in the play-in, why not roll the dice and put some people in there that you haven't played? To my man point here, it's
too late. It's at this point it's too late because you're trying to remain in the play-in or in the playoff. So you going with the rotation you got right now because this is what we have now. You can't play those guys because they're not fresh. But now you doing back-to-backs. You should run some of those guys that's on the end of your bench. But now it's late. You need every game you can get. That's why he running the rotations the way he running the rotations. But
then my question wasn't answered then, because see, I thought we locked into the play-in no matter what we do for the rest of the year?
No.
I mean,
closer to than not,
no lock. You can get put out for the play-in.
It pretty much, John. Pretty much
70%.
Pretty much.
Okay. But see, thing is now, when we go into these playoffs now, and see. The way that I'm looking at it, I'm not expecting us to win a title this year. No way in hell we're gonna win a
playoff game.
We far from that, John.
So
we might not win a playoff
game. Okay. It's just about money now. Wrestler wants a playoff game.
Yeah,
we might not win a play-in game.
Yeah, now see that's my point right there. Now, if you're not going to win a title this year, you need to see everything you got. I mean, from the one end of the bench to the other end of the bench in infinite combinations, just to see what you got so that you know what it is that you're going to do next year. I mean, I know it's late. We could be in the play-in. We could not, we might fall out of the play-in. But see, hey, it's all hands on deck time for me now. That's the way that I see it. Now, I'm saying, I didn't want them to go to the play-in. I didn't want them to go to the playoffs because, see, I know we first-round victims. That's all we are. We're just fodder for the national TV audience to talk about for a week afterward, and that's going to be it for us. Everybody's going to concentrate on whoever comes out of the East, whoever comes out of the West. Since that's not going to be us, hey, put these folk out here. Let's see what you got. I mean, what could it hurt?
We've been the AC before. But the last AC we had heart. That Hawks team at the AC had heart, and we slapped Boston in the mouth because they thought they was gonna come in to punk us.
That's right.
We had heart.
But
we don't need to see what we got. We already know what we got. The coach see it every day in practice. Ain't no need to see what we got.
Yeah, I agree with that point.
I think Yeah, we need to add some toughness to the team, but
no, let me see it. Shit.
We've already had the years of, you know what I'm saying, under skilled hard workers. And that only gets you, obviously, it only gets you so far.
Yeah.
So you need to sprinkle some of them in, but I don't want the whole team full of Patrick Beverleys. You ain't gonna win nothing. You're tough, and
don't do my guy like that.
But you ain't gonna win nothing.
Matt, when did we have that type of team?
Talking about this present iteration, out of this present iteration?
No, not. I'm saying the Hawks of the past 20 years.
Listen.
Matt.
Matt,
well, I understand that,
Matt,
but I'm asking analysts.
Analyst, he got a point. He got a point, analyst. Real talk. He got a point. He talking about when we play. You guys are probably was a lot younger, but we played Boston as the ACs. They was the number 1 seed, and we took them to 7 games.
Zaza.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, with Zaza. When we had Zaza. Yeah.
Because
that's what he's talking about. That's what he means.
Yeah, we need some Zazas. We do, but I'm just saying.
You need some
I don't want a whole
talent
team full of Zazas. No, sir.
Matt, for me,
no,
like the toughness, like we're not tough. I have to be honest. That's secondary to the on-ball defense. Like it's like every time you let a guy get down the lane and you help, you're gonna either give up the 2 or what we do is we always help off the 3. And it's not good. It's not good. You're not winning anything with no perimeter defense.
But
if you have good
Trey's a bad perimeter defender. We all know that.
But I'm not even talking. I'm not even
better.
I'm not even talking about.
I'm talking about why the perimeter defense is bad.
But
Murray,
but Matt,
it's not a good on-ball defender as we all thought when we got him. Hunter, Mike, I've been saying it. Hunter is out of position. He's not a 3. I've been saying that for the last
he's not a 4.
2 years. He's not a 3. He does not have the athleticism. He does not have the speed. He doesn't have the hip.
Matt, why you still debate? Why you still debating Hunter, bro? Bro, hold on. We had this talk last night, me, you, and analyst. Come on, bro.
Now wait a minute.
He's not a
White Mike already told him he a tweener.
He's not.
He's a 4. He's a 4. He's not a 3.
He is not no 4.
He is a 4. He is a 4. That's what he played in college. That's what he is.
And one more thing. You scored 143 points last night. Was there any on-ball defense being played last night? Because if they didn't play it tonight, they didn't play it last night either. But you scored 143 points. You have the capability of running away with the game. You have the capability where you don't have to worry about stopping anybody, unless it gets tough. And like I said, tonight, we only lost by 3. We only lost by 3 points. Okay.
And John, we lost by 3, and Murray and Collins combined had 19 points.
Hey, hold on. Let me add something what John said. We scored 143 points last night, but what you forgot to add, John, is when Trey got kicked out, we gave up 85 through 3.5 quarters. The defense kicked in when Trey went out the game. We outscored them in the third quarter.
No, it didn't.
You have to have defense to win. We was losing. When Trey got ejected, it was 86-85 because he made the technical free throw. We was losing. We ended up scoring 143, and we ended up giving up, 130? We outscored them in each quarter. You have to play defense in the NBA. Now, obviously, you're not going to lock nobody down, but I'm going to tell you like this. We don't, even if I wanted to play how you want us to play, John, we don't shoot the 3 consistent enough and good enough to try to outscore teams. You could probably count how many games on one hand that we put up over 130 points and won the game. You feel me? We can't shoot.
Now, I understand exactly what you're saying. However, this is the thing. This is the thing.
I'm listening.
We do not know, and if we knew this, we could be millionaires. What you have to hold a team to, and how many you have to score to win. And it is impossible for you to hold a team to a certain point total. It is impossible for you to do that. Okay, what you got to do, whether they score or not, you got to score when you get the ball.
But like I was saying,
and that's just the bottom line.
But John, what I'm saying is, even if we wanted to play your style of basketball, okay.
Well, unfortunately, you play my style of basketball every night.
We don't shoot good enough.
And see, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Score other teams.
And here's another problem. If y'all watch the same game that I watched tonight, and you think we were beating Memphis, we were watching two different games. Memphis was getting anywhere they wanted and was getting any shot they wanted. And every time we got close, they stretched it back out. Memphis played a good game, but they didn't lock down like they're capable of doing. And don't tell me that the Hawks almost beat Memphis tonight, because y'all watching a different game than I'm watching.
We played, like I said earlier, we played the same way we played last night. I mean, yesterday, except we hit more shots. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. We did not hit the shot. I'm looking at the doggone box scores, and the box scores wouldn't win you a horseshoe game.
Well, Memphis has got something to say about it. They play defense.
But what I'm trying to understand,
you ain't gonna hit shots on Memphis like you do Indiana.
You can, Mike, but
you're not
in their face. You can't hit them. You got to extend your range. You got to take them as soon as you get them.
But who do we have to do that?
Yeah. And see, the thing is, what I'm seeing, just like I said a few nights before about Bogey, same thing that Herder used to do. Bogey's still doing the same stupid mess that he's been doing since he's been here. He's open as soon as he gets the pass, but he, like I said, he looked like one of them Oklahoma oil derricks.
But John, But John, I'm telling you, Memphis makes a living out of keeping people from scoring like they want to score. They hold you down. That's what Memphis does. They out physical you and they hold you down. You're not scoring 140 points against Memphis.
And don't forget, they didn't even have a starting big playing.
Thank you.
So I mean,
but
hey, Chauncey, you gonna say something, or you just gonna sit up there? Is he there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
What's up, man? What's your thoughts? Go ahead.
The more things change, the more things remain the same. I'm going over here to the bench over here. I heard everything everybody said, and for the most part, everybody making a valid point. Jared Jackson gets a technical. His coach followed a technical. I'm going somewhere with this now. I got 15 technicals. He gets a bad call. Your coach don't say nothing. Taylor Jenkins, who worked up under Quinn Snyder, followed his guy with a technical, challenged the play, and won the fucking challenge. 22 seconds left in the game. I hear what you're saying, Mike. We was never in the game. I get all that. But the fact of the matter is it was still a 4-point game. 22 seconds. They inbound the ball. What are they doing over there? Can somebody say foul? Like they ran off 11 fucking
that was
seconds.
stupid.
11 seconds. Am I lying?
No.
Stop me lying. I done punched a hole in my wall. Somebody fucking foul. Bro, the IQ on this team is extremely the number less than 1 right now. I only see a couple of guys out there even talking or saying something. A guy who went for 18 and 16 tonight, who went for 17 and 17 last night. Seemed like he really the only one who wanted consistently go out there and do his job. but we got folks trying to get him out of here for some strange reason. That's another story. Bro, this team soft as a living room sofa. Dylan Brooks got up in Trae Young's face, trying to bait Trae Young into that 16 technical.
Yeah.
And nobody reacted. Nobody. Get that bitch shit up. I don't care. At this point, I don't care what they do. I'm with everybody being on the trade block. To me, ain't nobody untradeable.
Me too.
Ain't nobody untradeable. Because if you want to make a case for trade, that's fine. Star, he the de facto face of the organization, this, that, and third. And you want to get Murray out of here, that's fine because he played bad today. Fact of the matter is, with no trade for most part of the second half, we was a plus 14 and won by 13. Tonight, we'll trade 28-10. Did what he normally do, 4 turnovers. Okay, that's what he gonna do. That's his average. That's his norm. We lost by 4. We missed 4 free throws in the game. We lost by 4. I didn't see what the second chance points were. Who the fuck was guarding Desmond Bain? My guess it was Murray. He cooked Murray. He destroyed him.
Murray just cooked nightly.
He destroyed him. And I'm a Murray fan, but I'm gonna call it for what it is. All right. John, I got to disagree with you on DeAndre Hunter. He did swipe. He did swipe one time and got a steal. Trey hit a 3 off of it, I think. Okay. But I just noticed it's funny because DeAndre Hunter, which everybody on this panel last night said is our best defender, is the one who getting killed the most for his defense. Because somebody
Not me. Now you know it wasn't me.
Wait. Who he get killed?
Damn well wasn't me.
Who he get killed by?
Sunshine on the baboon ass every down gone day.
No. Chauncey, who killed him?
When I first got on here, I thought I was gonna have long Murray a pistol. Not Murray, but long Hunter a pistol. The way somebody was getting on the business.
This whole panel, except Matt.
Yeah, I mean,
no. Okay. I don't. Can you identify who killed him? I'm looking at the stat sheet. He didn't get killed.
No. When I'm talking about on this panel right here. With that being said, listen, man. At the end of the day, somebody said it earlier. Hey, this team need to have. Hey, somewhere along the line, they need to go to the store and buy some IQ. All right, I agree with what Damon said. You're not gonna get nobody to bite on John's contract when they look at his numbers. So I think everybody need to get off that. Unless the Hawks do it. I get everybody's issue with John. Before somebody starts shooting bullets my way, I get everybody's issue with him. So I understand that. If I put it to you like this, if you don't plan on re-signing Murray, you better bounce his ass in his offseason. Don't let this
please.
Don't let
before the trade deadline.
Don't let the season start. The reason why you don't let the season start, because what if we go out and he ain't playing up to par, and now the word gonna get out that you're trying to bounce him. That's gonna decrease his value. I get his ass on up out of here. Did something good. We're not trading Trey. Everybody know that. Me, boy. Me. I had a whole city mad at me. I had a whole city mad at me because, hey, I got my own issues with him. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna stay away from that. But we already know he ain't going nowhere. Okay, you trade Clint. Do you trust Onyeka to hold it down with a possible Bruno Fernando?
Yep.
No.
I mean, no, you got to upgrade Bruno Fernando, but Onyeka's good at starting.
No. 1,000 times no.
In the past 48 hours, Capella gave you 35 and 33, and this is when it counts. Now this is down the stretch. Okongwu do a fantastic job off the bench. I don't trust a 6'8" guy. A 6'8" guy. They're trying to call him 6'9", but he's been 6'8" ever since the draft. I don't trust a 6'8" guy to man up nightly with guys like Jokic, Embiid, Towns, Gobert, them big ass foreign guys. I think you got one in Portland, and so on. So I think everybody get my drift. Yeah, he gonna hustle. Yeah, he gonna bang. He gonna scrap for loose balls. He stay in foul trouble a little bit too much. But nevertheless, let's get back over here at the Mighty Quinn. Look here. I don't want to hear jack shit about it just 15 games. Certain shit we need to see. When you gonna nut up for your star? Your star just got kicked out of the game yesterday. Trey went to the hole one time and got damn near thrown to the Memphis bench. No call. No reaction. So, oh, that's a foul. Somebody stop me when I'm lying. I know we ain't got long. Somebody please stop me when I'm lying. The Mighty Quinn over there.
I've been telling you.
The Mighty Quinn over there. I agree with DeMario. Certain guys need to get some burn. Okay, Quinn, you played. Okay, Mighty Quinn, you played 10 guys tonight. Your 10th guy was Aaron Holiday, not Garrison Matthews. I'm trying to figure that out. I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but goddamn it, I can cut somebody. Somebody explain to me how the 10th guy was Aaron Holiday. Was it for a defense? Because Desmond Bain didn't slow down. Desmond Bain was bullying our guys. He was like getting to the hole. And that Tillman dude, wasn't he on the summer league team with us? Wasn't he on the Skyhawks at one point? Somebody look that up.
Yep.
Yeah, he was.
How the fuck he get out of there? How he get out of here, bro?
I mean, he's not playing over Okongwu, so Okongwu's better than him. So, like,
okay, let me ask you something, there, Mikey. Did he make an impact tonight for them?
Oh, Tillman was really good. Yeah, he had 15 3 steals, 2 blocks, 8 rebounds. Yeah, he was really good.
All right, man. Tillman balled out. Tillman balled out.
Hey, man.
So did all of the big men in this game. Okongwu,
at this point, y'all,
Capella,
Jackson, to keep my blood pressure down, I done kind of lowered my expectations. Because I be done fuck around, I be done bust all the windows in my house watching these summer bitches. Bro,
I broke my remote.
My expectations. I just root for them game to game. Okay? That's just, hey.
OG, that's what I was saying on my point about seeing what you got on your bench, because I don't know what the mentality is in the NBA, but some reason you see it on other teams where these guys be on our team and they don't get no burn. Then they go to another team and win.
Tyrese Martin need to get some burn. I know for sure.
I hold on to the roller
Tyrese Martin need to get some burn. Matthews done showed him he done earned him some burn. And hell, shit. Who is this dude that they signed to a 2-year deal that they put him on the Skyhawks and he went out there and averaged 90 and he still ain't fucking playing?
Yeah,
you're talking about Donovan
Williams. Donovan Williams, yeah.
Okay. Hell, I think Bruno can get 3 to 5 minutes a half. Go in there, play a little physical. Get y'all asking for toughness. Them the guys you make get tough to stay on the team.
He's 6 fouls. He's 6 fouls at the very least. That's 6 freaking fouls. Oh, we got 30 minutes, gentlemen. Less than 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Hey, I'm gonna wrap it up. Man. We're gonna be here off show. Listen.
Okay, I'll stay with y'all.
Listen. We're not good. We can't defend, and we need to make some. We need to make some changes. Okay. I'll see y'all later.
Starting with our